Good morning, guys! Would you like to learn how to travel the world for free? Guess what? Me too. I have this amazing opportunity for you guys, though, to be able to travel for 2 weeks for free, all expenses paid, in the beautiful country of Argentina. So I woke up this morning and was wondering, how can I get paid to travel for free? And that's when I started scrolling on the internet looking for opportunities to be able to get paid to travel. But first, I had to get myself a nice cup of coffee, as always. So, I just wanted to share this video with you guys because there are lots of opportunities, especially now with the internet, for you to get paid to travel. And this is just one opportunity. There are plenty of other opportunities if this one doesn't quite fit you. The reason I really love this one is because you get to travel for 2 weeks for free in this country of Argentina. So the cool thing about this scholarship is that you can be 100 and you can be 20 to apply. You do have to be 18 years of age or older by the time this application is due. I believe it's due November 28th. However, I do believe they have this application every single year. So you can apply this year, and if you don't make it, you can always try again next year. They also have opportunities for those who want to be travel photographers or travel videographers. But this one is specifically for writers. The other applications, I'm not sure when they're going to be come available again this year, but they do them once every single year for all 3 categories. And the cool thing is, you don't have to be a U.S. citizen. You can be anywhere in the world to apply. However, you do have to be able to speak English to apply. You get these amazing mentors who help you develop your craft, and at the same time you get to travel. I mean, what could be better? So I won a lot of essays, and so I thought it'd be a really good idea for me to just share some of my tips and tricks of how to write an award-winning essay so that you guys can travel to Argentina. So you cannot use money as an excuse anymore for why you're not traveling. So my tips for you guys when writing your essay is, number 1, write at least 2 different versions of this essay. They have a prompt for you of a story of when you are traveling, and you can look at the different descriptions. They have 3 different essay types you can do. So if you've done any traveling, even in your own backyard, it doesn't have to be like overseas or something really what you might consider traveling. It just has to be a travel story. So that literally could be to your traveling to a local event or something. It doesn't have to be like to a different country. So don't worry if you don't have a lot of travel experience. But write at least 2 or 3 good stories that you think of that you think would be the most promising to win the award. You can only submit 1 application. However, what I would recommend is writing up either the 2 or 3 best stories and then showing it to a couple friends, family, or people that you trust. Especially if you know some teachers, they're probably really good at reading these essays because they're used to reading a lot of essays. And then let them pick which one is their favorite. If you get a bunch of people all telling you the same essay is the best one, go with that one even if it's not your favorite. But if you get a lot of mixed reviews, then just pick the one that you think most represents your experience. So don't worry about all the grammar, don't worry about the spelling, just write 2 or 3, it's about the story. Then once you pick the story, then make sure you fix all the grammar, fix all the spelling, and maybe even make 2 drafts of that to see which one is best and most impactful on the readers. A lot of times it's really hard to write a good essay because you're so in tune with the story. You were there, you saw everything, you smelled everything, and a lot of things you just assume everybody knows. So it's really important to have somebody read your essay who wasn't there, because they might not understand what this is or what that is, and then it can help you write an even stronger essay by fixing a few perhaps holes in your essay because you're so close to the story. Also, whether an essay tells you to do it or not, I've always found that telling them at the end of your essay how this is going to impact you and how you're going to tell others about these opportunities is always helpful in winning a scholarship, even if they don't tell you to do this. So for instance, if you're involved in a church group, or if you're involved in an organization or a school group like soccer, you can say, hey, I would really love the opportunity to be able to do this because of X, Y, and Z, and when I come back to whatever country you're from or whatever area you're from, I'm planning on telling all my friends, especially I want to do a presentation in my soccer club or at my church or youth group or whatever it is, and I'm going to tell them all about this amazing opportunity to help encourage my friends to also travel. They love this. So it's just another tip. I found that it's worked for me. In my essays, I've won like 3 or 4 different travel essays. Don't worry guys, I'm not applying to this one. It doesn't work in with my schedule, unfortunately. I would love to be there in Argentina, but I do plan on applying for the filming one. The other requirement for this essay is that you cannot be a professional writer. What they define as professional is if you get paid for 25% of your income comes from writing. So if you maybe made like $100 on a blog one time, that's totally fine. But if you are a professional, if you are making a living at this already, this scholarship is not for you. It's for people who are interested. You don't have to have experience. They want maybe a little bit of experience, but it's for people who are really interested, who want to learn, who want to be mentored. And the mentorship, to be honest, is a really cool opportunity to have somebody who is established, who is working for, like National Geographic is judging this. There's a guy from, I think, the New York Times who is going to be the mentor. And they are mature writers who can help you develop your skill set better so that perhaps you actually can turn this into a paying career. So it really is a cool opportunity. Again, this is through World Nomads. I'm not sponsored by them. I just came across this and thought, like, what an amazing opportunity, and I really hope you guys apply. There are a lot of opportunities, especially with scholarships, to go travel if you're in college. So don't let the price tag scare you away if you're in college. There's so many travel abroad opportunities. That's how I was able to do a lot of my traveling. So I highly recommend look into opportunities, see what they're looking for, see if that applies to you and if you can make it work. If so, it's a great way to be able to travel, especially if you don't have the financial means to be able to travel. Good luck guys writing your essays. I hope you win. If you do, apply. Share below your tips to how to write a good essay and if you're planning on applying, because I hope you guys are able to travel more. Cheers!